Hey, what's going on? Have you heard about our radio show? That's right, there's a medical marijuana radio show, and I do it for you every Thursday night at 8:30. In fact, the podcast is available ahead of time every week, and you can get it at 420lawoffice.com. Just click 420 Radio Show, and you can download the podcast, and you can subscribe by clicking a button, and it's going to show up in your phone or in your iPod. So be sure to check out 420 Law Office Radio. I think you'll find it's rocking. All right, take good care. Hello, Stuart Richland from 420lawoffice.com, and here on the YouTube channel. Tony and I are very upset about Assembly Bill 1300. It purports to allow, and it's going to allow, as soon as the governor signs it, it's already passed both houses of the legislative branch. It's going to allow cities to regulate marijuana even to the point of banning them. As soon as it becomes the law, it's going to totally change the landscape for those patients and those collectives that have done their best to assert state rights in the face of cities that will not license the activity. So there are some times when we don't want small town rule. Right, Tony? For example, when we had the problem of integration where some of the southern states didn't want to allow it, we had to rely on the federal government to come in for a larger view. Similarly, in medical marijuana, it would be better if we had state law dominant because we need a larger view. We don't want local politics and small town belief systems about medical marijuana to interfere with patients' rights. So unfortunately, there's very ominous clouds on the horizon for medical marijuana here and safe access in the state in terms of collectives. Of course, the individual defense and the caregiver defense continue to stand strong. And I review all three of these defenses, the collective co-op, the individual, and the caregiver defense in great detail here in my office for you when you get my book and my consultation. Given that the recent Cole memorandum by the federal government even purports to give some degree of respect to the caregiver relationship, it's very important that you understand it and how that defense may be raised. So give us a holler and come on through. Let's see what we can do to help you understand what remains of your rights, and those include federal, state, and local law, taxation, forfeiture, licenses, permits, leases. There are so many levels that need to be handled to understand medical marijuana's interface with the other areas of the law, and our office is pleased to provide legal services almost exclusively now to patients and their collectives. The reason I say almost exclusively, my background in general civil rights and civil litigation has been occupied almost completely by the needs of patients. Right now we are involved in litigation in at least 3 different counties with reference to the rights of medical marijuana patients. We are so pleased to be of service. Myself, my staff, look forward to being of service to you. So check out our website at 420lawoffice.com, where you can see a blog that constantly gives you information on the topic, as well as my contact information. Now, what is your action plan? Well, the simple action plan at this time, there is a choke point at this AB-13, and it is the governor's office. The choke point is, can we get the governor to not sign it? What we need to do is see how many phone calls, how many telegrams, how many emails, etc. can be sent to Governor Brown to let him know. And you must speak up now if you want to be heard, that you don't believe it is a good idea to allow cities to totally ban collectives. There needs to be a balance. We need the middle way. Governor Brown's a former monk. He understands the meaning of the middle way. Neither extreme. All right, take good care now.
Just to know what